How surprising. I didn't even have to call you. Truly the mark of an outstanding servant. Would you mind giving it to me? You made it for me after all, no? Perfect. Truly, just the way I like it. You're such a fast study. Initially, I didn't want to set my expectations too high, considering you came here rather abruptly to fill for the person who left before you. But you've impressed me very, very much. There is almost something supernatural about it. Well, of course, I know that's not really the case, but I am very, very impressed by how you've been able to so easily pick up on my habits and predict what I would request before I even speak the words. A butler like that is hard to come by. Come, sit with me. Oh, it's not proper. Well, as a good butler, you should know that whatever the lady says goes, so have a seat. Pour yourself a cup while you're at it. The tea made is wonderful. Truly, a delightful blend. I don't think I've ever had it before. Did you buy it just recently? Oh, it's your own creation. You really are so talented. It's alright to relax for now. I don't think I'll require anything while I'm just peacefully drinking my tea. So, feel free to let your guard down a bit. I want you to know that I'm not a scary mistress. I'm not harsh or cruel or anything like that. Although I assume that is what you must have assumed after hearing that my previous butler quit so very suddenly. Well, if one can even call it quitting, since he left in the middle of the night. Truly, what a regrettable circumstance, but I can assure you that I don't plan on mistreating you. And of course, your wages will be paid. In fact, I think you might just deserve a bonus for how hard you've been working. I know that so far this arrangement is only temporary. However, I feel as though you've done well enough to prove your worth. If you would like to, I would be happy to welcome you as my permanent butler. Oh, there's no need to thank me. After all, I believe it's just a testament of your own capability and skill. So you don't need to thank anyone for that. So, what do you say? Would you like to accept and become my servant? Oh, you said yes rather quickly. I thought you would give it perhaps a few days of deliberation. Of course, don't misunderstand me. I'm not ungrateful. I'm just a little surprised, is all. I would have expected a very thorough person such as yourself should be a bit more hesitant or perhaps careful. Oh, did I offend you? My apologies, sir. I did not? Then pray tell, why are your ears blushing red? I thought that perhaps I managed to offend you somehow. I see you're not willing to answer. Don't worry, I won't abuse my power to press you for it. But you really are certain that you want to work for me? No matter what, as a permanent employee? No, you don't need to sign any contract. I will consider your promise enough. So, do you want it? Once again, very eager. You consider it an honor to work for me. You think that I'm a very kind and graceful mistress? Well, how happy I am to hear that. Of course, I believe it makes things easier for the both of us if you like me. As there will be some, how do I say it? Additional duties that you need to fulfill as my one and only true butler. You know, the last one I had was just like you. Temporary, but eventually I offered him to stay, and he denied it, which is his right. Although it was quite interesting to see just how fast he ran. Now, do bear with me here, because the additional duties you will need to carry out are a bit unorthodox, but I promise they're perfectly safe. You see, as my butler, there are certain secrets you will need to keep. You understand that, right? Is that not the typical duty for a butler? Well, however, it just so happens that I have some secrets that are a bit more precarious in nature. Allow me to be straightforward with you, as I don't want to waste our time, and you accepted my offer anyhow, so even if you wanted to turn your back now, I don't think I would allow you. Your new duty as my butler will be to serve as my food. Oh, my, you seem quite flustered. I should like to clarify that I don't mean anything of intimate nature, if that is what you were imagining. Oh, no need to say anything. Judging by your expression, I know what you were thinking of. But no. You see, I mean it quite literally. You will be my meal. Twice a day. I will never take too much. Oh, what do I mean? Your blood, of course. I've lived here for many, many years, and yet I still look so young and beautiful, don't I? Well, of course, there is a reason for that, as there is for anything in life. A vampire? Not quite. Just a lady who made a very special pact to maintain my youth and my beauty, and a certain sense of allure. So, are you afraid now? Do you want to leave? Oh, somehow, the spell always seems to falter when I tell them about my true nature. Oh, you really want to run away too, don't you? You see, in the past I let them go. But I don't think I'll let you leave. You are the perfect butler after all, suited for my every need. I would be foolish to let you run away. And since you already promised to stay with me, well, promises can be very binding. Now, do not be too concerned. I will not hurt you. I will just keep you from leaving. And, I can see you're very, very worried about the feeding part. Well, you don't need to be worried about that. I will give you a demonstration right now to show you that it's perfectly safe. It doesn't hurt very much. I will never take enough to truly harm you. So just close your eyes for a moment. Or well, if you want to watch, you can. Oh,